Alright, so today I want to go over, we're going to be doing some strawberries. Normally I would plant these straight in the ground, but because the place I have for them is not ready yet, we're going to put these in some pots. It's actually some buckets that I got given to me for free. So what we have to do is we've got to put some holes in them so that they can drain. But before I do all that, and these are Sequoia June bearing. These are a hybrid. It's supposed to be a good producer and of a sweet strawberry. So usually when you get them, you're actually getting roots. So you can see here, it's just a big old ball of roots. Should be 10 plants in here. Save that dirt. Be rubber banded together. So what we want to do while we're working on this is get these roots soaking. Try to get all the dirt we can off of them. And there's one right there. Put that in that water. Maybe more than 10. I don't know. These are some small roots. But like I said, we want to soak these 10-15 minutes, something like that. I say, like I said, while you're doing something else, just go ahead and drop them in there. A big old ball of roots here. There's one there. Some roots. Man, some good size, some small ones, some big ones, or small ones and big ones there. Get those in there. You'll have some loose roots flopping around here and there. Just throw them in the trash. But you want to rehydrate them. It's a lot easier. I did it without rehydrating, and it took too long for them to start actually growing, and I didn't have as many if I probably would have soaked them first. So like I said, let's get these in water. Some loose roots. See how many we got left. Hopefully, nope. There's a small one there. I've grown them before, and they're really good growers. Bless me, sorry. What we got? All right. I think that's all of them. I think we just got roots, which we'll put that. We can add that to our potting mix. So I've got strawberries, and then I've got some asparagus. And I just bought these, what, $5.99, $5.98, 10 plants. Non-GMO, but it is a hybrid. I don't do a lot of hybrids because you can't really, you can plant the seeds, it will grow, but it won't be true to mother. So you won't get the same plant. Alright, now we got to drill some holes while we're letting them soak. Let's see what size I want. We're gonna go. We'll go with some 3/16. I'm just gonna grow. Actually, let me get something real quick. Take a second. Put these on here. We can do two at a time. Look at that. So we're just going to drill some holes. I don't know how many, 4 or 5. That should be plenty for draining. I won't go all the way, like I'll leave a little bit. I want a little bit of moisture here. This will help feed the soil, keep it moist. But most of it's going to drain out. I don't know, can we double stack them? Maybe? Let's try that. Let's try double stacking. No. Well, that works really yeah, look at that. But like I said, I got these for free. You can't beat free fitty. Alrighty. So, like I said, the spot I got made for these strawberries is not going to be ready for a little while. I got to have some dirt put down for drainage in my yard. And while he's here, I'm going to have him flatten a spot out for these strawberry plants because it's the front yard that's such a slope. It's not. I got to have it flattened out and add some soil and some Pro Mix. Alright, so we got that done. Get this thrown away. Alright, so now we need some soil, which we've got some here still. Yep. I'll take that. I'm not going to fill it all the way up yet. Just going to put a little bit in it here because I got to put the plants in. So we'll fill it up about, it's a little over halfway there. But it depends on the plant. Some of them are smaller than others. The bigger ones will have to be buried a little deeper. I have done this before. It worked pretty good, but I had smaller pots, so I think I'm going to do 2 per pot. We're going to go a little less. Like I said, we've got some pretty big roots and we've got some small roots. I'll have to make some more dirt up. Hopefully I'll have enough here. But I will transplant these once they start to grow. Alright. I've also got some asparagus. So I've seen something neat and I've read some stuff about this before. You'll take your strawberries, plant your strawberries, and you plant your asparagus inside the strawberry patch. So we got some Mary Washington asparagus. And what's neat about that is that the strawberry plants will keep the grass and weeds out of there because it helps to block the ground. Kind of like what they call I believe they call it the three sisters, which is what the Indians would do would be beans, corn, and squash. And you plant your corn grows, you plant your squash for your ground cover, and then your beans will grow up the corn stalks. So it's a pretty neat system, been around a long time. Let's see. Alright, so we're almost done here. How many did I get wrong? I think we got 7 here. I'll have to get some more pots for the asparagus. I think a couple of these will be double planted, but that's okay. I'll plant some of the smaller ones. We'll break them up when we get them in the ground. Alright. We'll sit here a few more minutes, let that soak, and then I'll be right back and we'll get these things planted. Alright, we're back now. So, they've been soaking about 10-15 minutes. Now we got to get them out of here and get them planted. We'll lay them out here. So you want to have that crown a little bit above water. That crown will be that top part. Same thing when you do asparagus. That crown is going to be just above the top of the soil. Some of these things are huge. Should be nice and hydrated. Let's see if we actually got 10. Don't think I'm going to do the asparagus today, though. Go from some big ones to some little bitty boogers there. What do we got? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 11. Hey, look at that. One spare. So the bigger ones are going to have to be planted by themselves. So we want to get these roots kind of broken up here. Get them apart and just lay them over. You don't want them root bound. You ball the roots all up. So we'll go here. Alright, and we gotta take some dirt and fill in around that. Not gonna be much, just the top of that crown above. Maybe a little more. Kind of feel, because the crown's actually not, it's about right here. This is just dead material, but the crown's right there, just above the water, or excuse me, above the dirt. Just like that. We're gonna put it over here in a tray. We'll water everything when we're done. Alright, here we just get the bigger ones out of the way. These things are huge. Go from microscopic to huge. Alright. Try to get these roots, like I said, try to get them spread out as much as you can. And again, that's all dead material, and then pull that away. There's your crown right there. You just got to be careful, because the longer you wait, I try to get them as soon as they come out. The longer you wait, you'll get dead plants. I've gotten them and just got nothing. Nothing took off. So now, this year, I tried to get them. That and my potatoes. So you go to get the potatoes and they'll be all soggy. Alright, there's number 2. We can actually probably, what we'll do is, we'll plant some of the smaller ones in these little pots. That'll leave me some extra pots. We can plant those little ones in there. We bought some from Lowe's. You can go to like Lowe's where you'll start seeing them where they'll make little kickers. You can plant that, so you'll have coming out of the pot, take a small pot of dirt and put that kicker in the dirt, and it'll make another plant. Then the little stem in between, you can cut it and you'll grow another plant. It's a way to get multiple, because usually the ones that are starting to produce in the pots are a little pricey. They run you about 20. Last year they were 20. I don't know what they're going to be this year. They're charging people almost $6 a plant. When I do my plants, I only charge about $3 a plant. Them little pots I got cost you, I think it's about 8 cents a piece, 8.5 cents a piece. But you can also get with your local landscape, and you might be able to get free pots. When they do the landscaping in the summer, they'll have all those pots left. Just go talk to them. Don't hurt to ask. Worst they can do is say no. Alright, lay these little ones out here. Let's see. Plant this one and this one. We'll do these. These will go in the small pots. We'll do these last two. Do these last two. In these bigger pots here. Alright, like I say, all that's dead material. Let's get these roots kind of spread out. We'll do this because I only got 2 left. We'll use the dirt out of these. I didn't put a lot of dirt in this one. get these planted. But you can plant these in your garden bed or in your flower bed. Keep your weeds out of your flower bed and produce you some fruit. That right there. Alright, we'll do one more, the big ones. That's gonna need, I actually didn't put enough dirt in that one. Remember, crown just barely above the ground, or the level of the dirt. If you don't think you got enough dirt, just pull it up just a little bit and add more dirt. You don't want to make it too shallow, the roots will get all root bound against the container. There we go. And now let's do these. Like I said, I did grow them in these pots last year, these small ones. Should have done the bigger ones in bigger pots. Same concept. It might need to go in a bigger one, but we're going to try it. Alright, we'll do this. Do that. Get them roots moved around a little bit. Around. And I forgot to mention in my other video, you might want to sift out some of this dirt. It's got some pretty good sized sticks in it. So the little sifter I used in that other video, you can get one a little bit bigger screen, allow that dirt to, that way you get a finer dirt. And then that way you don't have such a hard problem getting that stuff in there. Because like I said, there's some pretty good, some good sized sticks and stuff in there. Another thing is, this dirt will probably have bugs in it. If you're using it in your house, you can mix some BT with the water when you water. And it's a bacteria I use for tomato worms, cabbage worms, any kind of larva. You can actually inject it with a syringe into your squash to help kill the vine borer, because you really can't do much else for a vine borer once it gets into your plant. But that BT is a bacteria. Basically, they ingest it and it tears holes in the lining of their stomach. And then within about 3 days, I think one day they quit feeding. Within about 3 days, they're dead. I only use it if I need it, because it will kill your worms. Not the worms themselves. It will kill the egg, not the eggs necessarily, but the larvae when they first hatch. It can kill them. Now, granted, worms do lay a lot of eggs depending on which worm and all that. But I only use it if I need it. And I try to only spray it where I need it. I don't try not to put it into the ground. I just put it on spray a little bit on the plants. But anyway, that's pretty much it there. Like I said, a little bit of crown right above the level of the dirt. And I'll water these once they start to grow a little bit. Hopefully within the next couple of weeks, we'll get them in the ground. But it just depends on when I'm able to get the work done. But yeah, that's pretty much it as far as planting strawberries. Hopefully I'll be able to show you some updated videos once they start to grow and I get the garden or the flower bed done. We're gonna do like an herb and strawberry garden bed around and flower bed, kind of a multi-purpose, multifunctional garden area. But I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like. Have a good day.